I have stayed in all sorts of accommodations. I've stayed in hotels, hostels. I even live in a converted school bus. So when I stayed in my very first public albergue, my first pilgrim's hostel, well, the only thing I could think of, the only word that leapt to mind was, swear to God, it feels like I'm in an orphanage. Oh, and yeah, this big thing behind me, yeah, that's a 2,000-year-old Roman aqueduct. Welcome to Portugal. Let me set the stage for you. The place we stayed last night was reminiscent of a medieval rest stop where you went on this long pilgrimage, you needed to sleep, and they simply threw straw down on the floor in the middle of some church. That's where you got to stay. Actually, that would have been an improvement on where we were last night. There are 64 places you can sleep in this albergue, all divided between double beds for couples and lots of bunk beds, double stacks and triple. There are no private rooms, none. We had a double bed in a room that slept 14 people. Let me repeat that. I had 14 people in my bedroom. And while that might seem like a lovely extra for a 1970s XXX flick, it was basically mild body odor and a lot of snoring. Privacy? Nope. No way. They have beds packed everywhere. We were on the second floor, and the communal bathroom, it's downstairs on the first. And so the maze to get between them, well, it's truly mind-boggling, especially after everyone jettisons their backpacks and strews everything everywhere. Speaking of communal bathrooms, it's basically one big room. There are 7 stalls on one side for showering, 7 stalls on the other for elimination. Now, there are a couple of sinks on either side of this large room, and there's also these specialized sinks for washing your clothes like you were down at the river using a rock. That's not the men's bathroom, it's unisex. Men, women, sheep, there's no judgment, and the only privacy and security is a flimsy little spinning lock thing that they pretend will keep others out. Now, there's also no food available except for a vending machine full of snacks and a coffee machine. And there's no standing in line for gruel like you would in a medieval orphanage, but the kitchen is communal, should you wish to cook whatever you brought with you. But the wait times for the single stove, well, they sent me hiking down the road for some carryout. Now, the people there, the 14 people that we shared a bedroom with, they were very friendly, but talk is sort of limited down to the communal kitchen area. Most people have been walking all damn day, and by the time they get to their bed, they just want to flop down and sleep. So there's not a whole lot of conversation going on upstairs, or in the many other areas where they packed all the beds. Speaking of beds, they're basically this hybrid plastic rubber weird material, and they give you disposable paper sheets to keep you from sticking to it. And oh yeah, and the pillows are also the same material. And the price for all this luxury, it's actually pretty affordable. We paid 30 euros for our double bed, 15 euros per person per night. That's kind of the equivalent of having a monthly rent of around 500 bucks. But there is a catch. You can only stay one night. Oh, and there are no reservations, so it's first come, first serve. You get there early to get a bed, or you don't get a bed. So did we enjoy our first night in a public albergue? Strangely, yeah. It was really quiet. The people were really nice. It was a little odd sleeping in a room full of 14 other people. Can't say I've ever done that orphanage trick before, but yeah, I'd do it again. In fact, that's where we are right now. We're at our second public albergue tonight. And so with that, as usual, be happy, be healthy. We will see you soon, and thank you so much for joining me on this journey. You have no idea how much it means to me.